Good morning, lovely people. There's always like a dead spot when we start because I have to move from my floor up to my desk. Um, Happy Saturday. We're gonna talk over some announcements, of course, that Lavelle made on the State of Lavelle call, and hopefully I can help you leverage some things within your content this week that's going to help you close some of those out because they're incredible. So the first one is for new customers with at least 150 after credits are applied. So like, let's say somebody makes an order for $200 and they apply 50 in credits, that one will count. But if it's less than 150, it won't. So for new accounts, $150 orders will bank you a $400 bonus, which is huge. It's like doing VIP all over again, which is kind of crazy because last week we had talked about getting back to simple and really focusing on VIP 800. And it's like Paul and Jason read my mind or something, and they bring that out. So that's amazing. And the second one is for every new free account, you get $2 in credits. So that's really cool because that's a way for you to bank up some credits and to use for yourself, to use for new customers, like whatever that might be. But hopefully some of the things that we talk about this week as far as content planning will help you inch closer to achieving those goals, because we have until the 16th, which would be next Sunday. So got to be smart with your strategy and what you're doing. And this will kind of, what I'm going to talk about in the beginning is going to kind of tie into that, because I think so many people will post and post and post and they're like, well, I'm not getting anything. And that's because the sale doesn't actually happen with the post. That is what piques the interest. That's what builds connection with people. DMs, direct messages, is where you're going to be closing all of your sales, of course. So I pulled some statistics, and followers are 73% more likely to become a customer of yours if they have some sort of direct message conversation with you that doesn't even relate to the products. So what does that look like? I think that we so often want to treat our timeline like a commercial. And I think over the years that's played out, like people just don't want to be sold to 24/7 on social media. They come to social media to be distracted, honestly, to find value in things. Because if you think about the people that you might regularly follow, again, words on Saturdays are hard, that you follow on the regular, you don't just follow them because they're constantly selling you stuff. You're following them because you're gaining insight. They're making you laugh. So they're entertaining you. They're educating you, like one of those things. And if all you're doing is producing content that is selling to people all the time, it's you see people that, here's the thing. You will see, maybe you see a follow, like you follow like a leader within this company that has already built their business, and you see like, well, they sell and they have 100 likes or whatever. You got to realize that a lot of those are coming from people that are probably within their team or are already part of their organization. That is not your demographic. Your demographic is, how am I building relationships with people? How am I bringing them in and connecting with them? And one of those ways to connect with people, I think one of the best ways to connect with people outside of providing value on your social media is having a conversation with them in Messenger. So what can that look like? The best way that I can think of, if they're not engaging with your content, is to reply to stories, because it goes directly into Messenger. You can build a conversation that way. That's what I do as a strategy, is I take time every single day to respond to stories. It's just replying to a story that maybe they share something that's funny. I'm like, oh, that's hilarious. I've never thought of that. Or if I see them doing something with their kids, I always try to create a conversation where it's going to have a back and forth dialogue, not just me saying something and then it doesn't go anywhere. But any way that you can try to create a conversation within direct message is the best way, because that's how you're going to build trust with that person. So that's just part of it. your posts are another part of that. So if you go into your timeline and you're looking at your posts, stuff like that, is it something to always ask yourself is, am I only talking about myself, or am I leaving the opportunity to create dialogue with the people that follow me or that are friends with me? So what would that look like? Are you engaging with people? So for instance, I just thought it was funny because my kids were driving me nuts, but it was negative 35 in the state of Minnesota the other day, like burr. And I have a almost 14-year-old and a 16-year-old that refuse to wear jackets. And so I just made a funny, and I said, like, if you like arguing with, a small version of yourself about why coats are necessary in negative 35-degree weather, you should definitely have kids. I did not expect that to get as much engagement as it did, but people were commenting with dialogue like, oh, my kids are the same. Oh, I was the same when I was a kid. Or they were giving like different examples outside of just the jacket. Like some are saying like, oh, my kids just want to wear Crocs. Like, are you opening the door for your audience to not only connect with you, but to connect with one another? Because that is so important. If you want to increase your engagement, if you're constantly just selling to people, you're going to get the people that are like, oh, here she goes with one of those other posts again. But if you're creating dialogue that makes sense to the content that you're posting, that is going to build trust and community within your own following, which is huge too. Because maybe you post something that's intriguing, or maybe you post something that's funny. They're going to share that. Other people are going to see that. They are going to tag friends and be like, oh, don't you relate to this or whatever. And that brings more people into your page. So I think of like, when you're looking at what is my message holistically. So maybe your message is that you taught there's different things that you can call this, your niche, your 5 things, like whatever. What are your 5 things or your niche? And are you creating engagement content around that? So are you asking questions of your audience? Like, who else can relate to this? Saying something funny that relates to this. Like, I'm a mom of 3. I talk about how I'm a mom of 3 all the time. I try to relate my content, which is about my walk with God. I try to talk about that with like my children and how I prayed with my daughter at night. So I'm incorporating that I'm a mother as well. So when I post something that talks about my kids not wearing a coat, like, it makes sense. When you are creating a post that does relate to your 5 things or your niche, are you asking for engagement on those posts? So for Instagram, for instance, one of the ways that this can look is you can say, and I've been trying to incorporate this more recently when I do, like, I'll just give you my example because it's the easiest to speak on. When I give like Bible verses for specific things, I say like, save for a time when, tag a friend who needed to hear this today. Are you asking for the engagement too? Like, double tap if you agree, because if you're just assuming that people know how to engage with you, good morning, then sometimes they need you to coach them through that. Can you give me a minute? I'm going to finish my, okay. Love you. Mom life. Are you actually coaching your followers on how to engage with you as well? So creating that open dialogue by asking questions or posting relatable things that people might be able to comment or like, or share with friends.
I still put my socks.
Okay. Love you.
Mom, am I gonna probe this? Remember?
Okay, honey, I'm busy right now. Can you shut the door? Shut the door. Shut the door. If I can do this with the children and the job and all the things, like, yeah, anybody can do this. Anyways, so are you creating that open dialogue, and are you allowing people to understand? Yeah, right, mom life. Allowing people to understand how it is they should engage with you, because some people they'll just sit there and watch your stuff if you're not openly inviting them with different ways that they should engage with your posts. So some people might call it a call to action. I just simply say it's allowing people to know how to engage. So 73% more likely to become your customer if you're having a direct message conversation. You can also convert those dialogue conversations that are happening in your posts. So like, let's say you say something like, share a time that you've experienced this or whatever. Or like in that instance where I was talking about how people were engaging with the post that I made about kids not wanting to wear jackets. Like some people that I haven't talked to in a really long time commented on that. And I just messaged them and I was like, oh my gosh, how are things going? I haven't talked to you in forever. Like just start up a conversation with people in Messenger. Don't make it weird and like, hey girly, you know what I mean? So let's get into content planning. Oh no, what's going on with Krista? I just saw chicken pox. Oh no. Oatmeal baths, I've heard, are really good. So we're going to start with Monday. So the goal with this week is you need to gain as much traction as possible to get people from beginning to close as fast as possible, right? So now if you're sending out samples on Monday, they're not going to get it in time for them to be able to purchase with this promo going on. So you got to think, who are the people that I can reach out to? Go through your customer list that you have on the Cloud Office and go to people that have never ordered before and just engage with them. Like, hey, I know it's a new year. I just wanted to see if you're ready to start thriving. Some people are doing like giving away like a 3 bottle of Sculpt or whatever. Like you should, if you don't have credits, which you should, one way that you can do that is you send it to yourself or you ship it to them, or you throw $30 in credits to them. They have to order the 3 steps. You say, add on this item. I will send you credits to get the item for free or whatever that looks like. Maybe you do free shipping in the form of cash, like whatever, but to close in this short period of time, which is like 8 days, you need to leverage the prospects that you already have, because a lot of, and try to potentially get some people interested right now. You can't you should be getting out samples, but that's not going to be what's going to help you close out this for new customer thing. So going to your customers, your free customers, asking them if they're ready to start thriving yet, or like, hey, I know you had tried a sample a while back, you loved it, are you ready to start thriving? Like whatever that might look like, just go back through. It's a new year. People aren't going to be like, oh, that's weird that you're reaching out to me. Just say like, hey, with the new year, I don't know if you have any goals with your health, but I want to help you, like whatever that might sound like. So Monday, and along with what Star said, I am also going to be doing a giveaway, because $2 in free credits for every free account, right? So the best way that I have found for me to get free accounts is with giveaways. And I don't typically do them a lot, so it's not like something that it's like unexpected. And what I'm planning to do with my giveaway is include some items that are not Thrive related to gain some credits with free accounts, because free accounts today are your potentials tomorrow, because the company then is able to drip on them with their email campaign. So, or you can do an unboxing live. I know for me personally, I did the BOGO tag team. So my order should be here on Monday. Cross my fingers. I hope it is, because I really want to try that new peach mango activate. And it says that my brownie shake should be here. So I might do like a live tasting thing. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to be doing a giveaway. So like first prize, I explained this another time before. First prize is going to be kind of a big item. I mean, I'm not going to spend more than like $30 on my top prize. So my top prize might be like $30 that I spend. My second place will be like maybe 10 or 15. And then third place will be a free sample. So then when you're creating a giveaway post, you need to also make sure that you're mentioning it in your stories and you are telling people how they enter. So the nice thing with stories, if you go to Instagram now, is you have the capability to add a link. without having to have 10,000 followers. Like, how amazing is that Instagram opened that opportunity for us? So if you're not leveraging that, I would suggest leveraging it. So the best way to do the giveaway is to have them do 2 steps. Go in here, create a free profile, and then share to your story or tag a friend or something like that. That's going to potentially bring more people in, right? So with the link, when you're putting the link up, make sure that it goes directly to where they create a login. And the way to do that is your website /login. So it'd be like, mine is megholcomb.lavelle.com/login. And then it'll bring them directly to that. So there's none of this like confusing stuff. If it seems like too many steps, people aren't going to want to do it. So that's the best way that I suggest doing a giveaway, is that you have a tiered system, and that there's something in it that isn't necessarily even Thrive related. It can be niche related. So if yours is like workouts and helping people get healthy or whatever, then maybe include something that's going to help them with that. If your thing is, you're a homeschooling mom, like give away a free resource. If your thing is, you're a mom and you're trying to help other moms get more organized, like a planner or organizational things, like whatever it might look like, think of something like, and you don't have to spend a crazy amount of money. The amazing thing with you, probably because the majority of us don't have like 100,000 followers or 10,000 even. The amazing thing with that is that when people come to your page and they see you're doing a giveaway and you only have like 2,200, 4,000 followers, that are like, ooh, I might have a chance to actually enter this giveaway and win. And the last 3 people that won my giveaway that I did back months ago were like, I never win anything. This is amazing. So it starts a conversation again that they might not be interested in Thrive right now, but they're like, oh, I won this giveaway. I'm going to continue to watch all their stuff or whatever. Maybe she'll do another one some other time. So that's my suggestion with that. So Facebook giveaway or unboxing live or something along those lines. Instagram, inspire. And you can include a giveaway. If there is stuff that the reason I say that is because I typically on my feed on Instagram, I try not to like make my page look like a commercial. It's all value-based content. I try to do stuff that's related to what I'm trying to talk about. And then I sell in my stories. But if you're doing a giveaway with something, I'll go in and I'll look and see, and I'll read it to you how I did it before. So if you're doing a giveaway and there's items on your giveaway that are related to your niche, like you can post giveaway and it's not going to seem like taboo if like the first thing that you're giving away is something that's related. So inspire or do the giveaway post on Instagram, and then stories talk about your giveaway as well. Tuesday, it's obviously payday. It is bonus day, I believe. I need a new calendar. I have 2021 up still. I have to go buy one today. It is auto bonus day. Yeah, because yep, it is. So talking about not only an auto bonus, but I think it's important for you to, because not everybody gets it, obviously. Maybe you're not to that point yet. Talk about how people can come in today and get an additional bonus. So like, you got to think how amazing that is for somebody that's in their VIP period. Not only can they get the 400 from referring 2 customers and 2 promoters, but if they do another 2 customers, boom, another $400 right on top of it. And then if they get another 2 promoters, another $400. Like, what? That's insane. That is $1,200 in cash without commissions or free products or anything like that. Like, that's just crazy. So try to talk about that. Obviously we can't mention dollar amounts, but you can say something along the lines of like, with the new year, I'm helping new people start a business, because I know what this has done for my life, getting extra paychecks every single Tuesday of the month. So I am going to throw in an additional bonus for anyone that decides they want to start their business today. An additional business bonus opportunity for anyone that starts today. That's how I would word it personally. So Facebook, that's what I would talk about. Instagram, teach something in your stories, do an unfold business. I think I described this in a previous video, but basically you just like tell your story, why you started this business in multiple slides in your story that will start with like a paragraph. And then as it progresses, you add to that paragraph, another one, another one, another one. So like you're kind of telling a story. I did this with a product one a couple days ago that actually got quite a few people interested. So those unfold things allow you to tell a story within your story, a story within your story without having to like just talk the entire time, that allow people to just read it instead of having to listen. Wednesday, Facebook, let's do a New Year wellness tip. We are in the business of health and wellness. If you're not talking about at least one thing every once in a while about how you're maintaining being healthy and well, why are you in the health and wellness business? So some sort of tip you can incorporate Thrive if you want, or not at all, but helping people get started with the new year is always a good thing. So Instagram reel, I think what I'm going to be doing for next week's Zoom is I'm going to be talking about effective strategies for reels, as far as like what kind of content you're going to post, and go into a little detail in the beginning part of the Zoom. Reels, TikTok's same diff. So I think I'm going to do that. Stories, talk about one of your 3 steps. And I mean verbally talk, not just post the same thing that you always post, a picture of the capsules or the patch or like whatever. Like you need to open your voice, open your mouth and talk about why these steps are important to you and how they can help other people. Thursday, Facebook. I think it's good that you talk about the business multiple times in a week. And on Thursday, I think it would be cool to talk about something that is outside of the paycheck. So is it the community? Is it that you can work wherever you are? Is it that you've grown personally? You've seen a change in yourself as far as like how I'm trying to think of the word, like progressed as a human, like whatever it might be, something that's outside of the paycheck. Because again, I talked about this a long time ago. When people enter your business and they're not initially making a whole bunch of money, like what is going to keep them? The vision of what this could potentially do for them in the future, and the community or something along those lines. So you need to make sure that that is at the forefront of people's minds, because sometimes it gets tough. Like December was tough for a lot of people. I think the last 3 months have been really difficult for a lot of people. What is going to keep people going in those seasons where you might not see a lot of growth, because there's the holidays and people are busy and they're spending all their money on other things. So maybe they're not quite purchasing from you yet. So you're not seeing that paycheck that you would like to see. What can you do to make sure that you're sustaining in that season? And that's creating relationships with people, developing people and stuff like that. And so if you're always just talking about the paycheck, you're not only going to miss out on people that maybe aren't that type of personality, that aren't like money, money, money. You're missing out on people that like community and that will want to grow a team just because of the community piece. So speaking on that thing is really important. Instagram, doing a carousel of some sort. So that's of course multiple slides. So this can be information that you're talking through. This can be multiple pictures. This can be multiple little video snippets. Like I've done in the past, I do Bible verses. I do, sometimes I'll do like tonight I pray for the mama and then go on. Sometimes I've done different workouts. So like, here's an arm workout. Here's another one. Here's another one. Here's another one. Just record short little videos and up them as carousels so that they can slide through them. You could do steps, like whatever, any sort of carousel that has multiple slides on a post on Instagram. Stories. And I will forever say that it is so important that on Thursdays, talk about all 3 steps. And then Fridays is when you talk about your samples. You need to be talking about samples every single week. So Thursday, show all 3 steps. You don't necessarily need to talk about them because you did talk on Wednesday. So you can just show what all 3 steps do. And like pictures of them and explain it. And then on Friday, you will talk about a sample post because it's in their mind. Don't do the sample post right away in the morning. Do it in the afternoon because it allows that story that you made to reach its full potential before you're posting. Because if you're like, let's say that you post something informative about the products and then in your stories, and then you try to capitalize off that story with a post on Facebook, like in an hour, there's gonna be like 4 people that have watched your story, so they're not gonna understand. But if you allow the full range of that story to happen, and then when you make a post like that, it makes a lot more sense. So sample post for Facebook, late afternoon. Instagram, do another reel. Stories, sample story. So talk about how you're packing up samples. What do samples look like? What's included in a sample? Are you running some sort of sample deal? Was it $20? Now it's $15. Be creative, but consistently talking about samples through every single week. Saturday, Facebook, let's do Small Business Saturday. I don't know if Lavelle will come out with any promos next weekend because they do have this big promo going on, but talk about like what you do differently for your customers. Maybe that's you packing up thank you letters and sending them out. Maybe that's reasons you're thankful you have a small business, like whatever that might be, but Small Business Saturday. Instagram, something funny or inspiring. And then stories, just talk. Yeah, we do have constant story promos with the 20%. You're correct. We always have a promo. Talk in your stories. This doesn't have to be about products. This can be about anything that can relate to your audience. Like yesterday, it was stupid. I talked about how like I have a zit on my face. Like it just makes you relatable. Sometimes it's like dumb things that I share that just like pop into my head. Sometimes it's informative stuff that I talk about. Like whatever, people want to hear what your voice actually sounds like, that you're not just this person that just posts pictures to your story all the time. I'm going to go through the chat to see if there's any questions. Can you give me like 10 more minutes and I will be right out? Please shut the door. Oh, caramba. So Star Global said that she's doing a giveaway, regifting a Target Christmas card, color street nails, and a 3-day mini. Cool. That works. Like that idea, regifting. Any questions? I thought I saw somebody. How have I worded my giveaway? That's right. Okay. On Sundays, me personally, I try to observe that day for myself, but I will post on Sundays. I think if you're wanting to relate to people really well, Sunday nights is a good time to post like an emotion provoking post. Not that we're trying to like emotionally manipulate people, but people are they have more time on Sunday evenings. They're kind of reflecting a lot more. So if you're talking about something that is like, this is an obstacle I overcame, this is how my life used to be and how it is now, people are a lot more open at that time. So I would say like 8:30 to 9:30 on Sundays are really good times because people already have their kids in bed for the week, that sort of thing. So let me see. I'm going over to my Instagram to see my giveaway. Oh man, I think it was a while ago. And I don't even know if I posted it on my. I don't think I did. Nope, I didn't. I didn't post it on my thing. I posted in my stories archive. Let's see. I don't know. I'm trying to. Might have been October or September. I can't remember, but I just say like, doing a giveaway. I keep it really simple. I can't find the actual verbiage. So like in the stories, I'll do like, giveaway time or like winter giveaway, New Year giveaway, like whatever, title it something like that. And then just say 3 ways to win if you're going to do the tiered system that I talked about. So 3 ways to win. First prize, this. Second prize, I do another slide that shows the second one. Third prize, this one. And then you got to give them direction on how they enter the giveaway. So like on the next slide, I'll be like, how to enter. Click on this link, enter in your information, tag or share with a friend for an extra entry or something like that. That's how I do it. Giveaway will be drawn on this day. May the odds be ever in your favor or something funny. I don't know. That's what I usually do. But I hope that was helpful on like if you're doing a post, kind of the same thing, except for you just can't unfold it. You say just, I have a giveaway, pictures of the items that you're giving away, maybe. So like on your Instagram store or Instagram post, you could do the first, you could do a carousel. The first one would be like New Year's giveaway, 3 chances to win. First prize, and then show a picture. So like create a picture in picture, go to Canva, be creative. Show the first item that you're giving away. Go over to the next slide, show the second item that you're giving away. Go to the third slide, show the next item that you're giving away. And then if you're wanting them to click your link, typically on the post, it's not going to be a good place to put a link. So what I usually say is go to my link tree in my bio. And then you should have, maybe you can create a new link for the giveaway or something like that. So it's really
Isn't
easy.
there a new link button in Instagram stories that you can use, and it doesn't matter how many followers you have?
Yeah, I talked about that. Were you not listening?
I'm sorry, I'm congested. I apologize.
I'm just messing with you. I don't talk to people like that normally. I just know Shannon really well. Yes, there is. So you can either redirect them to your stories to click on the link there, or you can tell them to click the link in your bio. Set up a link tree. It's super easy, or Milkshake, or whatever you prefer. I think link tree is the easiest way to set up. It's the easiest way to edit and change things and like take out links, put in new links, stuff like that. If you want, you can go to mine, for example, Meg_Holcomb is my Instagram handle, but you can say like, click the link in my bio and just create a new giveaway link. Super easy. And then when the giveaway is done, take it down. But give them a time frame that they can enter. Keep it short. Don't make it long, because otherwise people lose interest. So do, I don't know, like a day, 24 hours, 48 hours. If you're giving away something that's like a little bit of a higher value for your first prize, like feel free to stretch it out a little bit, maybe a day or two. If you're just giving away like simple items, make it short. So it has to be more than 24 hours so people can get the full range of your stories once again. And then you can do a reminder like last chance to enter the giveaway the next day or whatever. So maybe 2 days would be the best option, and then do the giveaway drawing like a day or two later. So, and I am very strategic with who I actually give my prizes to. I don't just give them to anyone, because you'll get people that just all they want is free stuff. So like my last giveaway, I looked at their page. I said like, are they maybe would be a potential customer? Would they enjoy all 3 of these steps or all 3 of these prizes, or are they just wanting some free stuff? So, for instance, I gave away last time a Bible tabs, and a 3-day mini. And so I looked at the page. I'm like, is this something that they would actively use? And then for the 3-step giveaway, I'm like, is there somebody that I think that this would really benefit? So like the girl that I gave it away to, her and I had dialogue back and forth, just like talking about random things, like not even about products. But she was like, she's somebody that's working out and trying to like work on her health and stuff like that. And I was like, she would be the perfect person to give my 3-step to. So I'm strategic. I don't just give away to give away. I do take a look at their profile. I do take a look at if they're actively engaging, because I would really love for them, once they receive the giveaway gift that I've given them, to tag me. And I do tag the winners. Like on Instagram, I will tag the winners. And that way, like they will share this, and because this is what happened to me last time. They shared that story that I tagged them in. They were like, oh my gosh, I never win anything. So then their entire audience is open to me. So they might be coming over to my page like, what? They just want a Bible or they just won this thing, like cool. So then they come over to your page and you might gain some followers that way too, if they're like-minded, because if they're engaging with your content, they typically probably will have friends that might engage with your content too, because people travel together in like-minded circles. So, okay, I feel like I talk so fast. I am so sorry. I will get this recording up. Let me just check, make sure there's no more questions in chat. Free flow code. Okay. I will get this up within the next half hour. We will be together next week. I'm trying to find somebody that will cover for the 22nd because I do have to work, unfortunately.
Send me what you want to talk about and I'll do it for you.
Perfect. Thank you. Yay.
You're welcome.
And then we'll pick back up. I usually only have to work like once every 5 weeks. So on a Saturday, so it's not a big deal, but we'll be the rest of the time. It'll be us together, but I will get this up in the Zoom announcement. The link for the recording will be down there. So if you want to share with your teams, or if you just want to recap, because I talk like a cheetah really fast, but I want to keep this under 30 minutes because you guys, your Saturdays are important. So love you guys. Run after these promos. Reach out to the people that have free accounts already created with you, and I will see you next Saturday. Thank you.